In the United States, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani has reignited debate over immigration after referencing the Hijrah and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, while defending protections for immigrants. The remarks came at New York City's annual Interfaith Breakfast at the New York Public Library, where Mamdani described Islam as a faith shaped by a story of migration and refuge, and connected that history to how societies treat people who move in search of safety or opportunity. At the same event, Mamdani's administration signed Executive Order 13, a directive that city officials say strengthens the city's approach to cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. According to city documents and local reporting, the order instructs city agencies to safeguard information gathered for city services and generally not share it with federal immigration authorities unless legally required. The order also states that federal authorities may not enter city property without a judicial warrant, with city spaces referenced in reporting including schools, shelters, hospitals, and parking facilities. Supporters, including immigrant rights advocates, argue the policy is meant to improve community safety by ensuring residents feel able to report crimes, seek medical care, and use essential services without fear that personal details will be used for civil immigration enforcement. City officials have framed the order in similar terms, saying trust between residents and public institutions is critical for safety and public health. Federal officials have criticized the move. Reporting cited the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, accusing the city of risking public safety by limiting cooperation with immigration detainers and related enforcement actions. The disagreement reflects a wider, long-running conflict in the United States over sanctuary policies and the balance of power between federal authorities and local governments, including court and policy fights over how far local limits on cooperation can go. There has also been confusion in some international coverage about Mamdani's position, with some reports describing him as a state lawmaker. New York City's official releases, however, identify him as mayor and include his signature on Executive Order 13 under the mayoral title. For Muslim and immigrant communities, this debate is more than a legal argument. Advocates say uncertainty and heightened enforcement rhetoric can increase fear, discourage people from reporting crimes, and keep vulnerable residents from accessing services. Mamdani's faith-based framing added another dimension, showing how Muslim public figures may draw on religious history to explain why dignity, due process, and equal protection matter in civic life. Executive Order 13 and the backlash to it now set the stage for further political pressure and potential legal challenges as New York City tests how these rules work in practice.